Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Cruel Dark, or Seth, and I'm back finally after so long. It's been like 4 months now. Sorry I've been gone so long. Been busy with everything. Hopefully back for good now. But to start off me coming back, we're gonna do a little MCP Minecraft 1.8 coding. Hack clients are amazing, and we're gonna make one. You can brag to all your friends that you know how to make your own hack client now. Yeah. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start off, go over to modcodepack.com/website content MCP910. Put the link in the description for you. Click on this, download this zip right here, put it somewhere, doesn't really matter. Next, you're gonna head over to IntelliJ IDEA or Eclipse if you want to use Eclipse, but for this series we're gonna be using IntelliJ. So I'm not gonna be explaining anything for Eclipse because don't use that anymore. But, well, I'm just gonna get right into it, I guess. So once you got this downloaded, and this or Eclipse, open it up, and then you want to create a new folder somewhere. I name mine YouTube client because it's for YouTube. Copy it all, drag it all in there, and then before you hit decompile, you're gonna want to make sure you've ran Minecraft 1.8 at least once, not 1.8.9, not all those. Make sure you've ran not Forge 1.8, just 1.8. That's it, only 1.8, not anything higher. You can run things higher. Just make sure you've ran 1.8 at least once. Now what you want to do is just hit that decompile button right there. It'll not do that. I need to fix that. Look, I'm not even clicking on it. It does that. I don't know. Alright. I'm just gonna start decompiling the Minecraft source code. So now we're just gonna wait, you know. I'll be back once this is all finished and complete and ready to go. See y'all then. Hey guys, we are back and it is done recording. It usually takes like 5-10 minutes maybe. Once you have that all done and ready and fine and dandy, hit that enter button. It'll close it. Nothing's wrong. Alright, now, that's not what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, so once you open IntelliJ, you're going to get a window, like a square window, like this big. Right in there, you're going to want to hit Import Project. If you already have it open, you can click Open, and then, no, that's not what you do. New Project from Existing Sources. I don't know why I said that so weird. Then, head on over, find your client that you just decompiled, Eclipse folder, and then click on that client folder right there. Hit OK. Make sure it's checked for external model and Eclipse. Hit next. And then you'll get prompted this. Hit next. And then it's going to yell at you for not having SE 1.6 if you don't have that. If you do, then it won't yell at you. But I recommend developing in 1.8 because you won't be using some Lambda expressions in this series. So, once you get it, this won't be here. It'll just say client and client. What you're gonna do? Hit Control Alt Shift S. Then open up this nice little thing. Head on over to libraries. No, actually modules. Go to the dependencies. Click on that 1.6 and make it 1.8. That's all fine and grand. Now we got these two errors right here. Edit. Delete them. And then you're going to, in your MCP directory, jars, libraries, Mojang, whatever one you're doing, authlib, and then hit OK. Same for this one. We'll go jars, libraries, Mojang, realms, and then click on that jar, hit OK, and we're done. Now, that should be good. Alright, no. Keep that open. It's going to be under sources. you won't have this. You'll just have this, I think. If not, if you don't have, like, you should at least have this. If you have something else, just hit the X next to it. Add content root. Head on over to that source folder. Click on Minecraft. Hit OK. Hit apply. OK. It pops up your nice Minecraft folder right here. All fresh and new for you to start coding. Now, before we begin with that, click on that client thing. New directory. Type in libs. Now, this is needed to run the client. You will not need this whenever you export the client and give to other people. But for now, I'm going to put a zip for this in the description. IntelliJ 2.9.1, native, Windows, or whatever operating system you're using. If you're using Mac, then copy the Mac. Copy, paste them into here, and then we'll be all good. Then, in order to run the client, we got to go edit configuration for this. Hit the application, click on that 3 dot from main class, type, or it pops up, start. Make sure you do not do main. Main does not work. You must do start. And then for these VM arguments right here, you want to copy these exactly. Dash D, capital D, Java dot library dot path equals, and then that libs folder we just created with a slash at the end. Then hit apply, hit OK, and now, just to make sure that our client is fully functional, you can hit Shift F9. Oh, sorry. Shift F9 to run the client, which goes in debug mode, so you can edit code and stuff. Very useful. It'll take a minute or two because it's gotta do everything since you just started up, but it should work. Hopefully. We'll just give it a couple more seconds here. Hopefully it'll load. I hope I'm recording. So if I'm not recording, I've had 4 different times I've failed this video because my mic wasn't recording, the screen recorder crashed, everything just went so wrong. So I'm sorry if this tutorial is not that great, as this is the 4th time recording it. So as you can see, Minecraft works perfect. Everything's great. I can't deal with these default settings. I don't know why, I just hate them so much. They're kind of bad. It's just my opinion. So your client's all good, all ran. Now, we're gonna get into the fun part. So, right click on your Minecraft directory, hit new class. Okay. Now, you're gonna want to make a package for this. You don't want to just put it in the Minecraft folder, because that's not good. I mean, you can, but it's terrible for finding things. So what you want to do is, I'm just gonna put inet.pixel.youtube. This inet.pixel is going to be a folder, just like net.minecraft, and YouTube is going to be the class name. So once you do that, you can put whatever you want. You don't have to put YouTube. You don't have to put what I put. Hit OK. Just create a brand new class right before your eyes. Nothing's in here. Probably thinking, what do I do now? Well, I'm going to show you what we do now. So, up here, I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm going to do public final string name equals, and then whatever your client name is. So my client's going to be named YouTube because this is YouTube. Make sure they're capital T. Oh, there we go. And then we're going to do a version 2. You don't necessarily have to do this, but it's useful if I can spell. It's useful for updating your client. So we're going to do version 1.0. Just like that. You're halfway there to completing the first couple steps, making your own hack client. Now, down, you can put it right below this. Private, static, final, and then your class name. So mine case YouTube. Instance equals new, and then your class name. Now this creates an instance of a class. You can access your name, version, and any other method you put in here. You'll see an example of this soon. Then what we want to do, public, static, YouTube, get instance, return this dot instance. No, not this. Just do instance, sorry. Now, what you just did, you created a getter for this instance method. So once you do, you'll be able to do YouTube.getInstance, and then you can, like, if you want to get the name, you just type .name, and it'll get the name of the client. Pretty fun. I don't know why I said fun. Pretty cool. Now, we need a method that initializes all of our stuff in our client, so we can initialize our hacks, our rendering, everything. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a public void init. You don't have to name it init, but it's convenient. You can name it start client, whatever you want. It's up to you. Now, in here, for now, we're just going to place a little console write message that says YouTube client has been enabled, exclamation point, smiley face. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to print a message in the console. Sorry about my dog, he's being a little crazy. It's print a message in the console whenever the client starts saying YouTube client has been enabled. Now, if you're in the client now, it's not going to do anything. So, if you're using IntelliJ, which hopefully works, it's amazing. That's my opinion though. You don't have to use it. Double tap shift, and you can search everything. So, we're going to want to type in Minecraft, and hit enter. It'll pop up with the Minecraft class. I always like to have line numbers on. Scroll down a little bit until you find this .start game right here in the run method. Right above that, you don't have to put it above it. I think you can put it below it. I always put it below it though, because that's more convenient. You don't have to put that either. That's just for future purposes. In case you want to update the client, you can just find your methods real quick and then just plop them back in there. So now what we're gonna do is we're YouTube dot get instance dot init. Now, normally IntelliJ will yell at you for this not being a real class. Just hit Alt Enter on it. And my dog is a little crazy, just a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't do it in the future. Try to get out of control. Alright, so now let's do that. Now you're pretty much set. So now if we run the client, Shift F9, it'll do all that. It'll start right up, and you should see our message, YouTube client has been enabled. Right down here. There it is. It's a nice little message. You're in your first steps to making your hack client. Now, before this episode ends, because this episode's already 13 minutes long, we're going to change these two messages down here to whatever you want. So now, double tap Shift, GUI main menu, hit that enter button. I wish it turned on line numbers for everything, but I guess it doesn't. Hit Control F to search in the class, and then type in Minecraft 1.8, and you'll find out this little nice string right here, which you can edit to everything you want. So, we're gonna name ours YouTube client for the sake of this tutorial. Or, okay, we're gonna use this. We're gonna go YouTube.getInstance.name plus space, I guess we can do space, .version. So that's gonna print our name of the client and the version of the client. Now we can go down here and change this too, whatever you want. Now I'm gonna put coded by pixel, and then hit Shift F9, and you'll see our progress we're making through this tutorial so far. So it's gonna let it load real quick. It'll say YouTube version 1.0 coded by pixel. Now, don't close it yet. If you hit Shift F9 like I did, then you can just go down here. If you want to add colors, at least, then you do, for colors, you don't do ant or anything like that. You do \247 and then the color code. So C is light red, and then do /247 which is dark red. So now if you hit Control F9, not Shift, it'll reload the classes, and bang, you have that right there, all nice and cool. We can also do that for this YouTube right here. If we go into our YouTube class, we'll do /247C, and then we'll do /247R to reset. And then for our version, we'll do /247.9. So that'll look like this. I think it looks pretty cool to me. Red, white, and blue. There you go. American flag. Now we got all that down. It works with whatever GUI version you select. You could select the tiniest little thing ever. And I'm pretty sure it would work, right? Yeah, it works. I didn't know why you'd ever play on that kind of setting, but, you know, it's up to you. But yeah, that's that. This is the end of our tutorial for today. Tomorrow, we'll be coding our first hack. Well, first we'll be coding our module manager, and then our first class for our hack. I don't know how far we'll get into tomorrow, but we'll try and get our first hack, maybe like sprint or step. But this series is going to consist of every hack that you request or that I think of. So, yeah. Bye.